everyone, it's us lot again. We are recording the penultimate round of the first part of AAS Season 4, so it was round 4. And there is a smaller group of us today. There is Mike yourself, and also joining us we have Robbie. Say hello, Robbie.
You alright, mate?
Hey dude, how you doing?
Yeah, doing alright,
Good. And also joining us we have Jase. How you doing, mate?
Yellow, we got the dream team back together.
I was gonna say it's the Beth Boys. Just to insult everyone else. Yes, so I am on this page because I'm about to go to the schedule from the last round. We'll do, I think the format we did last week was good, where we went through each match and then do the teams of each match. So you can see the edited team values, but yes, you don't know the results. So if you don't want to know the results for any reason, click away now. Cool. Right. So, starting up at the top, the giants, the titans, fought it out. We have the undead and the lizard men, and I caught the second half, or most of the second half of that game. But from what I heard, it was really good. Did either of you two see it?
Which game was that?
Emil's and Michelle's game, Jason.
Caught the end of it.
I rewatched it yesterday, so I might be able to talk about it. Could you put your stream on, my dude?
Oh, of course. Sorry, yeah, I had it on in the other room.
Nah, that's fine.
Oh, I just saw your message. Look, 2 people told me. Right, yeah, there we go.
That's alright.
We'll edit it out in post.
So yeah, the first game, straight out of Jurassic and Drying Dead. It was a very interesting game. It was very weird to see both teams play so aggressively for the touchdowns.
Yeah.
Very little caging. The entire game wasn't just the second half, Jase.
That's right.
Very little caging. Always making running a breakthrough, side cages, if any cages at all, and just trying to move the ball as quick as possible.
Yeah.
It was very odd. Very odd.
I was going to say I can imagine the undead struggled with that, but actually they got ghouls, they're not that slow.
Yeah, if you
well,
didn't have the ghouls, it would have been a much harder game.
Once the ghouls were moving, the skinks did struggle to stop them, basically. Because a ghoul and a white is quite a problem, especially once all the Saurus are marked.
Yeah.
I believe both ghouls have blodge as well.
They do.
Yeah. Oh, definitely one does, but yeah.
Yeah, both did. Yeah, they did good work, and it was. It was one of those games I didn't expect it to end 2-2, personally.
I think I actually may have predicted a draw.
Yeah, a draw was definitely.
Because I was like, I wasn't sure. 2 tier 1 teams played by like 2 good coaches. Like, it was so hard to call going in. Or maybe I said someone's going to win, but I don't know who it was going to be.
Yeah.
I still think that means Michelle hasn't lost a game yet.
Well, I guess we'll see.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll go to the leaderboard at the end. But yes, right, let's see how they came out of it. I don't know. Oh, we'll go straight out of Jurassic first because they're there. Been here for years. Right, so we knew he had the strength 5 guy going in because I remember that.
And the movement 5 skink.
And movement 5, yep. Is it just more block and a sidestep?
Yeah. I think it's the sidestep, yeah.
Yeah.
That's really it. Because he had the catch. He had the catch guy before. Yeah. It's either. I think, as you can see, a lot of them are starting to get some SP now. So I think it was just the skink got man of the match and just bumped his SP up enough to level up.
Fair.
Nothing major really. There wasn't actually that many injuries, even on skeletons.
Fair. Yeah. I'm assuming he's saving for the Crocs as he hasn't bought his reroll yet, but he may just buy it before the next match or save his TV. And then, where's Drying Dead? Is it on? There it is. The fish. Bring out your dead. Right. Okay. So it's a lot of players. Oh, undead always have the most players.
Team.
Yep. So yep, 2 blodge. Oh, a white got armor busted. Was that must have been that game?
It can't have been because he's back in.
Oh no, yeah, because he's here. So he must have not been in the game.
It's been the game before.
Yeah. I also don't see any new level ups really, because the mummy had guard. I'm pretty sure.
No, I don't think much SP.
He did,
Yeah.
yeah. We can see he's getting close to leveling up to the mummy and the higher level ghoul.
I think a lot of his SP was on the dehydrated guy. That's why it's 15 out of 16.
Yeah. Wow, Jesus.
So
and if you look through his regular skeletons, there's at least 2 MVPs in there.
Yeah, they're obvious, aren't they?
1,
Yeah.
2,
Well,
3.
pretty if you count the zombie as well.
Yeah.
Classic.
I got a feeling. I mean, as a guy who played undead against AI for a long time, fouling skeleton is a good skeleton. So dirty player.
Always.
But apart from that, I'm not really sure what else to get. I would also suggest wrestle because we got a lot of block. Not that he's probably going to play me anytime soon. Also, we didn't go through development here, but I don't know what else to say except for sidestep or block again. Maybe a shorthand skink, but
catch. If you get an agility up, you get leap.
Yeah.
But otherwise it's free. That's pretty standard, to be honest.
Also, let's quickly look at some dice rolls. Let's fill out pan out this video. Right, so we got straight out of Jurassic. Normal dice rolls seem pretty average.
Close
Good,
enough.
but like average. Their block dice pretty solid, considering how many. That's a few block. So that's
a lot of both down.
A lot of both down. Yeah.
That's quite a few. Yeah.
That's a dice roll like spread I want.
Definitely.
I would say that his the undead's dice rolls was slightly worse on block, but not. Got more pals, but also more skulls.
There was a lot of the dice from Michelle. There was some terrible moments there where he just double skulled at just the wrong time, and I think he ran out of rerolls at some point.
Yeah, I know that feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes you just fail.
Oh dear. So
nice segue, Jase.
Yeah, nice segue to the Plague Inc. Thanks.
Oh, sorry, I didn't mean that. I thought I muted my mic.
Nope, it's fine. So, Robbie, how was it? I know obviously you lost, but how was it?
I mean, just look at the stats, my dude.
I was watching that game as well, so I can vouch to that.
Yeah.
It looks like it was a hoonie.
Well, look at my ball possession.
Yeah, I know. 12 to 15.
Yeah.
Like by turn 4, I'd lost 3 or 4 players. And
you lost both your war dancers by turn 3.
Yeah.
Oh.
Like I at that point, and then he injured my thrower.
Yeah.
And I apothecaried him.
And offered death.
No, he wasn't offered death, so I've still got him.
Okay, good.
And then I just had linemen left, and then so I was like, hang on, if I stand up, I'm just going to die because he's got mighty blow.
Yeah.
So I just laid. So if he had the ball, I laid on the floor and just wouldn't stand up.
So basically a soft concede. On
Yeah.
Your part.
Yeah.
Just fair. I'm not MGO, but I'm just. Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus, that's so few dice roll. Okay, not blocks.
Yeah. 19 armor breaks.
Wow. Hey, that's a good spread. You have 4 times as many powers as skulls.
Yeah. Look at the SP.
The SP.
The SP is pretty bad.
Even the normal dice rolls are bad. Oh my god.
Yeah.
So.
And you know the guy who got 5 for me, Journeyman, didn't hire him.
No. Oh, so you really didn't come out of that with anything.
Yeah. The only reason
I came out of that with a 4 on cash, and
So you got his treatment.
Yeah, the treatment. You still only got 10 players going into the next game.
Yes.
Oh,
classic.
Robbo.
This is why I'm like, this is the reason I was like, I love Wood Elves. Also, they were not the right choice for a league. They're definitely not. They're
a tournament team.
They are such a tournament team.
Yeah, I think that's honestly where their strength is. Because you can win 5-2 and have 2 players left and go to the next game in the back.
I think this is where we disagree. I'll say we. I disagree. I won't speak for anyone. I get on like why I don't think Wood Elves and Dwarfs are that good. Because you never see them at Wood Elves are great in tournaments, crap in leagues. Dwarfs are good in leagues. You never see them at tournaments. For like the exact same reason, they don't win tournaments. and they will
They've
have
survived
obvious
them.
shortcomings.
Yeah, dwarves just survive.
You just do
and
one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And you're against Plague Inc.
Yes, Jay's team is getting filthy.
Literally. Hey, he must have replaced someone, or was that with the other?
No, he had it. He had 10 coming in.
Yeah.
He's
Okay.
going to say. I think he said he was saving up for a reroll. I think was his
Yeah.
plan, or
Yeah,
get
I
another
don't blame
reroll.
him.
I don't think he decided. But yeah, he's got kick now, and
Good
in the last
boy.
game, and he got edge up on the Pestigore that scored most of those goals in the last match.
Oh Jesus.
So there's
Yeah.
2 Bulgarian Pestigores.
But he's one now.
He has one.
The
He
other
has a
one's a
ball
killer.
carrier and a killer. I mean, I'm
Which is what. Again, that's why I didn't stand up, because that killer would just run over and knock me down.
yeah. Claws. I think claws are needed there. Cool. Game any of us were involved in. Mousetrappers versus the Spookies. So this was
Callum and Ash. No, Callum and mine.
No, Callum
Callum
and Martin.
Yeah, Callum and Ash played last week, I believe. So,
12
Oh,
armor
freaks.
breaks by the goblins. My
Oh,
God.
that's a good
goblins
comeback.
doing
Two
what goblins
two
do.
expulsions. Yes, boy.
That's what you like to see.
Even though they didn't do anything else.
Hey, Sprinkle got 7 SPP.
Oh no, there's no other SP gains. Oh.
Yeah,
It's
FP gains really says a lot, honestly.
Yeah. So what we got here? So dice for Mouse Trappers. I'm say not very good. Looking at the many ones.
Not excellent.
Quite a lot of ones, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a lot of ones. Block dice doing a lot better.
Yeah.
Not many dodge pals, which is good against goblins.
Yeah, I think that's honestly worked out alright for him.
Few dice, and the dice he threw are pretty good. So for the goblins, that's fine.
Yeah.
It's fine. Actually, no, that's good. Look how many dodge pals. Like again, no dodge. I don't think on the some dodge in the Skaven team. And then also not particularly amazing dice rolls, but not abysmal.
He failed really stupid a bit more than you'd expect, but otherwise that's not too bad.
I just wonder how many times, no offense to him, that you forgot to have a goblin next to, or couldn't
Oh,
get a goblin next to.
Yes, that is a good point.
Is there any damage on the teams?
Let's have a look. So the goblins look fine.
Yeah, I mean,
It says 14 of them. So
he's got no cash as per usual. So
yep.
Has he bought anything? What's he got? He's got a
Has he got
goblin
a
there
reroll?
with.
No.
He's got 3 rerolls. That's
he must have bought something. He must have bought some more goblins.
Bombardier. He bought a bombardier because he rolled
Oh.
really low, and he was like, "Well, I got 40k. I'll buy a bombardier again."
Fair enough.
Yeah, I remember now. Or it was a bombardier and another goblin, but I know he definitely bought the bombardier.
I love bombardiers. They're so dumb.
Yeah. So yeah, so got bombardier back. Nothing else. There's Oh no, hang on. What we got? We got a dauntless
Yeah,
Lad.
boy.
lad and 2. Is that sure feet? I don't remember which one's
think
which.
so.
Yeah, sure feet.
Yeah, sure feet. Oh, he's got quite a lot of skills on these goblins.
I'm surprised he hasn't gone for either
Player
fire
player.
rehire or sidestep. I would say sidestep is better, but fair enough. Maybe he wants to or jump up because you can throw him and skip back up again.
I think he wants those guys. If you can get them to be thrown with the ball, they can sprint to the end.
They can sprint to the end zone, yeah.
Yeah.
Any damage to the rats?
Oh,
Yes.
thrower.
Throwers out. Oh,
Oh, I wonder why Jason's so happy. So
someone
we
chainsawed, I imagine.
yeah, I can imagine. We'll go back to that actually quickly, but so I think maybe buy a reroll. Count.
How's his team?
Yeah.
What's his team? He's got 2 storm. He's still got his 2 storm vermin. He's still got his rat ogre. His rat ogre's leveled up.
Go runner edge 5.
Great
2
tackle.
gutter runners.
Nice.
Oh, edge 5 gutter runner. Oh, Ouija board's going to be an absolute monster.
Yeah,
Great
he leveled
tackle
up
from
in that game, I think, actually.
Yeah,
Oh,
showed the rat ogre, I think.
Yeah.
That's pretty. That's all right. I might consider buying another thrower or another gutter runner.
I'd buy a
Ash.
gutter runner or a reroll.
Yeah,
Got
I'd buy some linemen.
Or a gutter runner and a lineman. Because he's got enough cash to do that.
Yeah, actually, because not running out of rats would be a good thing.
Yeah.
Having more fodders always useful.
Mm-hmm.
Tackle's a good one, considering how much there is. I'd also suggest wrestle.
Tackle's always
in case
great.
he ever comes against me. Yeah, actually, let's quickly go back. Schedule. Dice rolls. Where is... Hang on. Armor roll. Yeah, that's pretty good. I want to see the chainsaw. One success. Oh, we only got to use it once.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing it didn't taken off really early.
Oh,
because I think it ran up to the rat ogre and didn't break armor.
Yeah.
so the rat ogre just had a
Yeah, just slapped him and he just exploded. But it didn't die.
No, it didn't die. Again, the chainsaw is weird in this season. Not dying, but not doing much.
Praise be to the chainsaw.
Praise be to the chainsaw. So Jason.
I'm in some
Yep.
cult.
So you played Ash, your nemesis, your kryptonite, and you didn't lose. So how do you feel?
It felt better. I felt like I
Really
could have won that
fucking did.
game.
Yeah, it's a stunty one, isn't it? When you do that.
Yeah.
It's like if I. So let's have a gander here. Oh
yeah, I bought our player. I bought a chainsaw and it got taken off the first turn because
And
of a quick score from Ash,
Yep.
which I was entirely not expecting.
No, I remember watching that and going, I saw it, I saw the play, and I was like, that's a bit risky, I don't think Ash will do it. And then, again, of course, he was like, oh, I'm gonna fucking do it.
You think Ash would, it's like, he wouldn't do that, it's too risky, and then it's like, it's already happened. You're like, what?
But yeah,
Unfortunately, yeah.
so SPP wise,
nice
pretty
spread.
even.
But even though I did get MVP, I still had a nice spread on my other players that weren't linemen.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice.
Hey, one success with the chainsaw, though, so he did work. Dice rolls, I would say, not particularly great.
Nope.
As
it was casual.
Block dice, again, I mean, to be fair, he did throw many.
That's fine with a bit of variation. That's alright.
Or pushes there, I think.
Well, yeah, you always have that.
Oh, look, Ash rolls double the amount of pounds as he does skulls.
Yeah, so I was definitely diced, but still came away with a draw. Against Necromantic, which I'd see as a stronger team.
It's not stronger than humans. I'd say they're the same.
I see Necromantic as stronger because of the werewolves, but that's just my personal opinion.
I think I don't know. I just think they're different but the same. Because Necros suffer from movement problems.
But they have the
And low
durability,
edge.
which can really grind out human teams.
Yeah, but like you said, it was the dicing. I think the dice will decide that game, and you did really well to come out of that with a draw. And from what I remember, you didn't really get tilted, so I think well done on that as well. I'm trying to genuinely be nice. I don't mean to sound like a dick.
No, that's fine.
So, fuck. What? I don't even know what happened to Ash's team.
Ash's werewolf progression is really slow.
Yeah.
I was thankful for that.
I think it's because Ash is scoring a lot with ghouls.
Yeah.
What I think Ash needs to do, and this is what I'm learning, is that the person you want to score with shouldn't pick up the ball, because inevitably they will have to get rid of it to someone else and just try and start picking up with the ghouls and giving it to wolves.
It is harder with an undead team because obviously a lot of your players are slow.
Yeah. I also think what was the other one? Oh, I think he bought that white. He bought
Fresh
the white
white
after that game. Yeah, that's fresh. I think the other reason is that he's pretty much had a werewolf out like every other game, which has not helped.
Yeah.
Um,
Actually, I think one was out for our game. I'm not sure.
one was out for mine, so no.
Oh no,
No, it was. It might have been. Yeah, you might have had one out. Because I only remember Mascot Suit being around.
Interesting.
Which is just unfortunate, which means the progression gets slowed. But yeah, his team is fine. I'm glad he got his white back. I haven't played him yet, I don't think, so that should be fun. And then your team. Yes, Duck is back. Duck was back at the start of the game, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh,
So all my players back. I've got 2 Nigglings though.
Yeah. Oy vey. We got a tackle.
Yeah, I've had that one for a while.
Yeah. Was that because you thought you'd be up against the lower teams?
Well, I mean, it was
Sooner.
still useful because I was marking the goal with that lineman.
Oh, that's good. That's good play. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, any plans for your team? Anything you thought of? You want to try and get?
I mean, probably just fill out lineman, maybe.
What did
Maybe
you buy?
another lineman, another
Ogre.
catcher.
Of course, yeah.
I bought my ogre.
Oh,
Maybe
so you
another
got Ogre
lineman?
after
Yeah.
that game?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you had it.
It's the same timing as me then, Jase.
Yeah, everyone's getting their big guys now.
Ready for the second half.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got yours as well, Stephen.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Oh god damn it.
3 people got their big guys in one round.
And I've got loads of people on 5, as you can see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean that's good. It means you should be able to get some levels very soon on a fair few players on your team, which will definitely help. I think
Should do, yeah.
maybe I don't think you need any more team rerolls. I think just another
Nah,
lineman.
3's enough.
Another lineman, another catcher, probably.
Maybe another catch.
Sorry, I just love that Minato has the perfect model and has a niggling injury. It's just making me laugh the more I look at it. But yeah, cool.
Alright,
It's me.
Yeah, homegrown heroes and silverbacks.
That shit. Who was there for that? I feel like a lot of people were there.
I was.
I think I might have been.
I think you both were. I think Callum was there, and I think Emil may have
So
turned
long
up.
ago.
Oh, and I think Jay may have turned up, but I'm not sure. Yeah, it was a hard game because I promised Ollie I wouldn't be. Oh shit! I just broke my pen. Sorry. I promised Ollie I wouldn't be salty because he wasn't feeling great, and I didn't want to make it worse. So I got diced a little bit in the first half, and I was getting really, really annoyed. And then it basically turned around in the second half. A game of 2 halves, basically. I also said I'd let him do as many throw teammate players as he wanted, and I wouldn't set up like all at the back. So yeah, pretty good. I almost got to level up everyone I wanted to. Very, very almost, which was the thrower and the 2 berserkers. I got a thrower and 1. So where are we? Fuck, yeah, thrower got leader, and one of the berserkers got mighty blow. Because I am not having a strength problem. As you can probably tell with the strength 5, wherever he is, werewolf, and my yeti.
Yeah.
I found that with your 2, when you have like strength 4 people, I think guard is less important. Because you start off with the good block, and then you suddenly have everyone else.
Then it cascades down.
Yeah, and then it basically just... Holy shit, I got another 50k. Could buy another lineman. I could just make my TV fucking super inflated.
I mean, you could.
I mean, if I wasn't...
That's the thing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, if I wasn't playing who I'm playing next round, I would. But I know who I'm playing next round. I don't think the grind is going to be an issue. But yes, so that is... Yeah, and my plans are still the same. Get dirty player. Get tackle.
Profit.
I think I might get wrestle on Hagen. Because I've realised I should have got wrestle on Aizen as well. But I think wrestle on All Furnace is better because they don't have claw. So you can strength 4 block / blitz someone and then both down, and even if they have block, take them down.
Yeah,
and they're armor 8, so they're not exactly super vulnerable to fouls.
Yeah, that works.
So yeah,
don't hate that.
Yeah, I was actually thinking about that for flesh columns in general. Then I was like, actually, I should do it for my elf runners as well. But yeah, that's my team. And then homegrown heroes, I don't think he got much, from what I remember. No, he just kind of survived. I didn't really hurt anyone. Oh, I did kill a halfling that got AFO'd into like badly hurt.
Was it Rocket?
No, I'm just telling you, I was looking at those spreads of SP. That's a really well spread SP lineup.
Yeah, it's like butter. He's a halfling. He's good at this. He just spreads it out everywhere. Also, that's probably why his TV is still 990, despite having 4 rerolls and 2 leveled up treatment.
Yeah,
Like,
probably.
yeah.
That
But I mean, you want to be the lowest team value anyway because you
Oh,
want to
God,
get access to all your stuff.
Yeah, exactly. He's done very well.
Which,
Tactical play.
yeah.
I want. Has he got his Did he get the Nuffle altar? Has he finally? Or was he?
Yeah,
had that for a while?
Club.
Yeah.
Nuffle.
Nuffle altar. Yep.
Yeah. Go.
Right then. So we'll do next round, and then we'll do the leaderboard.
Oh
Sure.
Or
boy.
should we do leaderboard first? Which one do you think?
Leaderboard now.
Leaderboard, yeah,
now.
leaderboard.
Leaderboard first. Right. So in last place is poor Ollie, still without a win. Next is Goblins, who still also don't have a win, but at least they have one more draw. And going up again is Necro, Ashley. Excuse me. I finally have a fucking win. So I have gone out of last place into 7th. First game in... How many games we played now? 4.
Yeah.
11. First in 11, I think. I've won with Norse, including my old Norse team. And then
Nice.
you, Jase.
Yeah, I don't feel too
Sacked.
bad about my losses because they're both from tier 1 teams.
Yeah, and you're... And humans at the moment are a solid tier 2. And then you, Robbie. Look at us, we're all grouped together. This is best boys corner over here.
Yeah, right in the middle of the pack between the stunties and the scary fuckers.
Yeah.
But the difference being that, unfortunately, you guys are tier 1.
Yeah, right, fuck off. So...
I just shoved that knife in.
Yeah,
just shut up, Jay. You're right.
Shut up,
Next time you'll
Jase.
play a tier 1 team, so then you can feel shit when you don't do so well.
Yeah.
That's why I don't play tier 1 teams.
I'm trying to remember the teams you played. Goblin. You play Bretonians. They're fucking tier 1.
Are they? They don't
Yeah.
feel like it.
They don't feel like it,
They
but
don't
apparently
feel
they
like
are.
it. It's because they have wrestlers, and that makes them like a lot better than most other teams.
Fair, yeah.
Because they just counter them. Anywho, then we have Skaven. There we go, tier 1 teams.
Hey, Skaven.
Also, there's a tier 2 team in second. I know I'm getting ahead here.
I think Callum's doing really well, actually.
Yeah, Callum is doing really well. First league, it happens every time. The new person will win.
Comes in, stomps us all, makes us feel terrible. It's great.
Yeah, my mental health is doing swimmingly, by the way. So anyway,
I'm glad to.
Yeah, thank you. Anyway, so that's Callum. Next we have Emil with Lizards. I'm just happy to see Lizards not at the top. No offense, Emil.
I mean, I don't want Undead to be on the top either, but...
I like Undead. Undead
True.
have to work for wins.
At some point I want to play Lizardmen, but I'm just like...
I'll slap you if you do.
I can deal with that. I like
I'll write up a voucher. I'll write up a voucher for you. 1 free slap.
I'll sign it. Yeah, sure.
I'll redeem that later.
Wait till the next league. At least let me play a game with them first.
The problem is that the thing is, Robbie, is you've had such just dismal luck in our leagues. Like,
what, are you scared I'll finally get good luck?
No, it's just like I feel I would not be so bad. I wouldn't feel so terrible if you played Lizardmen. It's why I will always, no offense, Ash. Why I always let Ash play Lizardmen. I feel like Ash brings them out of the top 5 to like a more manageable level, where it's a hard game but not impossible.
When your guy gets mobbed by 3 skinks.
And you're like, this shouldn't happen, but at least it's funny.
At least it's
like...
not Saurus.
Yeah.
Oh dear, right. Okay,
anyway, so
Nurgle.
we got Nurgle. Jay,
my kryptonite.
Yeah, Jay promised that he wouldn't win this league and he'd just try and survive. And
I mean, he's surviving well.
He
He's not winning.
survived and winning.
Oh, I mean,
And he
not
has
first.
played both the Lizardmen and the Undead.
Yep,
Whoa.
we're fucked. And then Undead are at the top. Well done, Michelle. You're 4 rounds in and haven't lost a game. Also, well done to
He's done very
Lizardmen,
well.
also not losing a game.
Yeah,
So-
they've both done really well.
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
all
I mean,
us three
everyone,
here sitting on 2 losses.
yeah, this is the thing. Everyone in the top 4, like, props, well done. You have all done really well. We're the fucks here.
Oh, don't worry.
And these-
One of
and these
us,
three
one
are
of
having
us,
fun.
one of us could reach top 4 if we're lucky.
One of us could. None of us will.
Alright, let's go to the fucking schedule. Come on.
Schedule, moving on. Right, so
God.
at the top we have Drying Dead, the Undead team versus the Skaven, so 1 versus 4. My money's on. Oh, shit, this is hard. I don't know.
Dead out the gate.
My logically, I go Undead because it's Michelle who hasn't lost a game, and it's Undead who are a really good team, and Callum's inexperienced. But then I go, but it's Skaven.
Yeah,
And if
I know what you
anyone
mean.
can pull a win out their ass, it's Skaven.
It's Skaven, yeah.
So
I know what you mean.
I am going to put my money on the Skaven.
And he did finally sack that edge-free Skaven that was letting him down.
Yeah, that also. Oh, that's probably what he spent some of his money on, because he had 2 gutter runners still.
Yeah,
he had
he sacked it and rehired, yeah. Or did he have 3?
He had 3.
He had 3.
I think he's got. Well, he's got cash. He might spend it on getting the replacement.
Yeah, he should just have 3. Like, get another one and get a lineman. Like,
Yeah, I'm confident. Although I'm still confident Undead will take it.
Yeah. I'm not saying I'd be surprised if Michelle does win, but I'm saying I think Skaven can do it. I really do. So, and then we've got the other 2 tier 1 team. Oh no, sorry, top 4 teams. So yeah, Lizards versus Nurgle, and I don't have a fucking clue. I don't know.
I'm gonna go Lizard Men.
See, I want to say Lizard Men, but have you seen Jay's team?
Yeah, but I don't think Nurgle will outhold the line as much as the Saurus will, because he has a strength 5 Saurus as well now. That can he put in front of the beast, and he's only got 4 Chaos Warriors.
But the strength 5 Saurus can just be held down by the beast.
True,
If
but
they can position it right.
I think Emil can outgun the line this time, because Jay's been outgunning the line in most games.
Yeah.
This will be one of the games where he probably doesn't outgun the line this time.
Yeah. What about you, Robbie? What do you think?
I'm going to give it to Jay actually, because in the last game, as I said, both players were playing super aggressive with the ball carriers and pushing them forward. If Emil does that again in the next game, he's going to lose skinks rapidly. Yeah. They're going to die.
He doesn't have many, does he? He only has 3.
He's got 5. He's got
5. Oh, that's not too bad.
That's plenty.
Yeah, it's quite a few, granted, but
only 2.
If he doesn't if he doesn't play more conservatively, he's going to lose them. And also, disturbing presence when you're trying to hand off the ball with a skink, they're not that good at handing off the ball to begin with.
No.
Like if that will just he will probably forget and then flub it, and then that ball will get bogged down, and then I think Jason might have a point that Emil might be able to win the line, but I guess
So I've noticed that in all of Jay's games, he's won the line outright most times.
Oh yeah, but
in this game, he's not going to win the line outright because they basically match each other in strength on the line. Although, if slightly, the Lizardmen are a bit more out on top by an inch on the strength line.
Yeah, I'm still going to give it to Jay, and hope not just because he beat me up. But I think Jay might be able to do this here. I don't think Emil will. If Emil doesn't do his homework, he might be in a bit of trouble.
I do think he does, because I see him play like a lot. Right, it's me and thee, laddie. Me and you, Rob.
Yeah.
I think I was actually talking to Hazel about this. And I think you'll probably win, but I won't be too mad because I don't think I'm going to lose any players.
The thing I was going to say, I'm going to give it to Robbie only because he's learned his lesson now, not to overstretch his war dancers, and they're going to be an absolute pain for you to deal with.
Yeah, but at least I don't have to worry about throwing a block and then being knocked down myself.
You just might have to worry about the treatment just doing something.
But he's only got 1. At least he's only got 1. And I dealt with 2 fine.
I just think it becomes a matter of how big of a difference in scoreline there might be. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm honestly might lean the other way. I might give it to you, Stephen. I'm really scared of that fucking Yeti. Like, I've just bought my Treeman, and the first match I'm against, there's a big guy with claw. I'm like, oh, that's just peachy, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, it could be a repeat of last game.
I don't want to kill the tree, but I was like, If I get a good blitz,
But
back today,
but if you can get rid of the tree, that is quite a bonus.
Yeah.
Yep.
Again,
Yeah.
so it's not impossible.
It's not impossible. It's
You're
gonna
both
be
armor
so
7,
hard.
so it's gonna
Yeah,
be.
it's gonna be. We're gonna have no players left at the end.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think it's gonna be a schooling in how to play elves for me, but we'll have to see.
Well, you got your
how I
frenzies.
feel
You
right
might be
now,
able to
I
get some
think.
good frenzies off.
Yeah, I think I'll have another cuppa and we'll play it after this.
Yeah.
Oh
I'm
boy.
down for that.
Yeah, boy. Right, so moving on, we have halflings versus necro. I mean necro, but I mean Ollie can win. It's a stunty team.
I'm actually gonna go. I'm just gonna go full in to go Ollie. I'm putting Ollie on this one. He's due a win.
He's due a win. I mean, that's the other thing with the top game. It's like, okay, Michelle's due a loss as well. So, I
feel the spirit of the halfling 6. He's got his Nuffle altar now. He's gonna get a bunch of money.
Yeah. Depends
Yeah.
who's home. Oh yeah, I think he's home, isn't he? Because he's on the left, so
Yeah.
he should get his Nuffle altar. So hang on, let's have a quick gander here. Homegrown heroes are 990, and they're against who? Bright Scots. So they got
170.
100k, 170k.
170k.
So that's a Master Chef.
No,
There's
Master
a
Chef and
Chef
70k to buy one of the star players.
Master Chef and Puggy?
Puggy, yeah.
Yeah. I can't remember how much Puggy is off the top of my head, but yeah, maybe Puggy.
I think from what I remember, I thought he was like 90k, so you might be able to get that and something else. You might get a Bloodweiser as well.
I mean,
Looking
at
at
this
now.
point, no. I don't think he needs to buy a Master Chef.
No, you just buy it because it just makes it so much harder for your opponent.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like,
and especially Ash, because he likes his risky plays.
yeah, against
Always.
opponents like who aren't humans with built-in rerolls and stuff. Like against teams that lean on the team reroll. Like if you can nick a couple of them, that really.
Oh, I think Puggy is 140k, so that'll be lowered down to 90.
I'm trying to find it now. I'm trying to.
Oh yeah, because he's like a human, isn't he? He's just like a.
He's
human
140,
with
yeah.
bonuses.
Yeah.
He's 140k.
Just a bit of a fact, his last name is Bacon Breath.
It
Yeah,
is.
Puggy
Yeah.
Bacon Breath.
Block,
Bit of
dodge,
fact.
loner, nerves of steel, right stuff, stunty.
It's a good combo.
It is, yeah. I don't know why he has nerves, but oh well. Anyway,
He's
yeah.
he's like a miniature Griff Overworld.
He is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah.
But yeah. Fuck. What were we talking about?
Uh,
I don't know. I would. I'm gonna go Ollie. That's my money. That's hang on. For my guesses, I've got Skaven, lizards, wood elves, and halflings. They're my winners so far.
A bad choice.
If I had to put money down, I'd give it to Ash, but I want Ollie to win.
Fair.
Personally, I love Ollie's team. It's hilarious. I think it's great.
Yeah.
I don't know if it can win. I don't know. Well, it can win. I
course
don't
it
know
can.
whether it will, but I'd love to see it win. Let me put it that way. I'd love to see it.
The thing is with halflings is for every touchdown they score, you have a decent chance just to score one back straight away. Plus the one you get from receiving. So, in a way, if you think of it like that, halflings can beat any team. It's just really hard to do.
Yeah, it's a lot of dice.
It's a lot of dice. And lastly, Jase, your game against the Goblins, your own favourite team.
Oh yes.
So I am going to give this to you because you should know how to beat goblins
I
if
do.
anyone can.
I must forsake the chainsaw and hunt it down.
Destroy that which you once loved.
Yeah, basically.
Does Martin have a Nuffle altar now?
Ooh,
I don't think he
that's a good
does.
point. I don't think he does, but I'll have a look.
But I think we're at his stadium.
No, he needs.
No,
he wants to.
Luckily, though, because his team value is so high, he's only going to be able to afford one bribe on the inducements.
I think that's one thing that's really got to him. I think that's one thing that's really holding him back here.
It is a bit, but
His severe lack of bribes. But then again, he does have a lot of players, which is.
he does have a lot of players, which is useful. You have to be. It's quite a risky play doing the low count goblin team. Because if you get too hard done by it, you'll just have a team of loners, and that's just not what you want.
Yeah.
No, that's fair.
So yeah, I mean, I give it to you, Jason. I assuming you're betting on yourself.
I am, but I know what's capable of goblins.
Yep.
I might come out of it with a bit of damage, and I don't want any damage.
That's a lot of damage. I mean, to be fair, obviously I get to seed the next round, but it's likely I will. I think if we both lose, we'll play each other, and if we both win, we play each other. So if we get the same result, me and you, we'll be playing each other next round. Pretty much.
I mean, I've got my ogre now, so I can keep my catcher safe.
Yeah.
When I'm not receiving.
Yeah.
I'm gonna basically do the same thing. I think if I had money, my money says Jason's on it, but I want mine to win.
Also, I do have a Reuben with tackle.
You do have a Reuben with tackle, so you can hunt down anything that's tasty.
I mean, I have my blitzers as well. They can hunt down goblins because both downs are good for me as well.
How many blitzers do you have?
I have all 4.
You have all 4, yeah.
And one's on 5, so if I can get a blitz with one and injure a goblin, I've leveled him up.
Yeah.
So instead of doing glory passes, I might be doing glory blitzes.
Why not both?
Mean. Yeah, why not both? Exactly.
I find myself sometimes I don't always use my blitz, either out of forgetting.
Yeah. Sometimes you just don't need to. I mean, maybe that's because I'm Norse and I'm aggressively basing all the time. So I'm like, oh, I don't need to blitz. I'll just hit people. I'm here already.
I've noticed in my plays recently, I've been relying on my thrower a lot.
Yeah.
But just having that safe throw is amazing.
Has it been nice?
It has been nice. I sometimes throw to my blitzers as well because it's still a free up to catch.
You should throw. I think your
That's what I
blitzers
did.
need to start scoring touchdowns.
Yeah, that's what I did with Grey in the last game. I scored with Grey last game by throwing to Grey.
I did a similar thing when I was playing Kislev because no one expected me to throw the ball to Duco.
I think the catcher is there
back line
for me to try and guarantee a score rather than just always throwing to my blitzers. So bring in the catcher if I really need to score.
Yeah.
Good old Jazan playing on the sidelines.
Oh, right. Anyway, we've come out of season 4. I couldn't find a book enough. Yeah, I think that wraps us up, guys.
Yeah.
So, for anyone who's forgotten or doesn't know, after this round, I will manually seed part 2. I'll also create part 2. So, next round, we'll have no duplicate games. Cannot speak for round 7 and 8. Because they will have no... This first part will have no influence on the second part. So we may get some repeats. But yes, so that's how we're going to do it. Next time, I think if we want to do this kind of thing again, I will do a leaderboard. What's it called? A ladder competition, and I will schedule people's games for them, and we'll have no repeats. But yes, just sort of let everyone know. But anyway, we have actually done this in a pretty good time. So thank you guys.
That's right.
Cheers, dude.
Yeah, and thank you everyone who watched/listened. We will see you next time. Bye bye.
See ya.
Ciao.